Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am the first speaker of the House of the Government, and we firmly believe that marriage between same sexes should be allowed. What first is same-sex marriage? So, same-sex marriage, also known as gay marriage, is marriage between two persons of the same biological sex or gender identity. Supporters of legal recognition for same-sex marriage typically refer to such recognition as marriage equality. So, I will start my argument on the ground of practicability. The first is, how is the legalizing of same-sex marriage practical? First is that for the population control, if we approve of same-sex marriage, then same-sex couples would not have any capacity to reproduce. What is the good effect of the population control? Of course, if we can control our population, then the fight for resources will not grow, as it will if there is no, if more heterosexual couples are married. Then, next to that is the health issues, which is a very important factor in same-sex marriage. The current media portrayal of gay and lesbian relationships is that they are as healthy, stable, and loving as heterosexual marriages, or even more so. Medical associations are promoting somewhat similar messages. So sexual relationships between members of the same sex, however, expose gays, lesbians, and bisexuals to extreme risks of sexually transmitted diseases, physical injuries, mental disorders, and even a shortened lifespan. So similar extremes of promiscuity have not been documented among lesbians. However, an Australian study found that 93% of lesbians reported having had sex with men, and lesbians were 4.5 times more likely than heterosexual women to have had more than 50 lifetime male partners. So, any degree of sexual promiscuity carries the risk of contracting STD. So, what is the practicability of this to our society? If we have a law that binds a person into only giving him or herself to just one person, or also called as his spouse, then we will have a lesser number of growing STDs because there are less number of sexual relationships. Then if they are married, then they would be binded only upon one person, compared that if we didn't have a law, then gay and lesbians would just have sex with numbers of other gays and lesbians.
Madam Speaker, do you think that same-sex marriage will control in terms of spreading the STD infection?
Yes, sir. I firmly believe that it will control. Because if we are only contained to having sex with only one person, even let us say that the person have STD, but if he or she is only contained to having only one person to do it with, then it would not spread to other persons because there's only the two of you doing it. Other than if there is no law passing it, then you can just do it to anyone. Then there's a bigger risk of having more STDs in our society. Then